Ladies and gentlemen, we back at it again. So the day has finally come for me to air it all out and tell you guys what happened to FedEx Guy 88. Everybody's been asking me, Dad, what happened to your videos? What happened to the vlogs? What happened to the delivery vlogs? Today has finally come. I'm finally going to tell you my story of how I got fired for making YouTube videos at work. Let's get right into it. You ever heard that saying where sometimes it's better to ask for forgiveness instead of asking for permission? Well, that's what happened with this whole situation. So let's take it back to the beginning. It all started around April of 2024. For a while, my friends have been telling me, Dave, you should start making vlogs. You should start documenting your life because I live a kind of interesting life. Like, I'm a photographer, I am an educator, and I'm a delivery driver. I do a whole lot of stuff throughout the week and especially on the weekends. And they was like, Dave, you should start documenting. So that's what I did. I bought this little action camera and I can clip onto my hat, and I started recording my daily adventures as a delivery driver. You know, working as a delivery driver, every day is different. I mean, yeah, I had a set route, but you never know what's going to happen, if it's going to be a traffic jam, if it's going to be a fire, if it's going to be school traffic, if it's going to be weather. You never know what's going to happen. So every day was kind of different. So my videos had a lot of variety to it because it was just one problem after another, and you had to try to problem solve and figure out how you're going to get through it to deliver these packages. So yeah, I was documenting everything, all my dog encounters, going to the breakfast spot in the morning, my local businesses, my pickups, deliveries. I was doing commercial and residential, and I was just documenting everything. You know, every now and then somebody might ask me for directions or stop me, and this random guy would stop me and tell me a joke. The one lady stopped me and asked me like, somebody had stole her cell phone. Somebody stole some packages, and she just saw a FedEx driver, and she's like, do you know anything? Did you come back around here? So yeah, it was every day was different. And like, I'm a decent driver. I'm not one of these drivers who gonna throw your box over the fence and just treat it any kind of way how y'all see on Instagram and YouTube. Some of these drivers, they really don't care, but I'm not like that. I try to treat people the way I want to be treated. And so that's what I was showing. And so people were like, dang, I wish you was my FedEx driver. You're a great driver. And even some young men, they was like, man, your videos inspired me to go be a delivery driver. Cause I was kind of like an influencer, I guess you could say. Cause like just showing it, that's all it is. It just, the more people see it, it kind of like, it's fun. And my job was fun, especially getting to be outside every day and like being in the weather. I knew all the way from high school that I didn't want to work in an office cubicle. Not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but everything is not for everybody. Everybody might not want to work outside, and everybody might not want to work inside. I'm the type of person, I prefer to work outside. I prefer the adventure. I don't really like a scheduled day, a routine day where every day is the same. That's not really aligned with my personality type. So yeah, working as a delivery driver, it was kind of fun, and it inspired some young men to be delivery drivers. They even left comments and stuff like, oh man, I got an interview. You know, I got to do my driving test with the big truck. You know, you got any tips? So yeah, everybody was loving the videos. I did some collaborations with some other YouTubers, and the channel grew really fast. We went from 0 all the way up to like 20,000 in like 7 weeks. We made like $3,000 off those first 2 months. That was enough to pay my mortgage. And so YouTube was really helping me out because when I first bought my house, my mortgage was only, let's say it was $1,200. Now, after inflation and the rates have gone up, my mortgage had went up to $2,000. So this YouTube channel was really helping me out a lot because when I first bought the house, my budget was not to budget to pay $2,000 mortgage. Now, I'm paying $2,000 mortgage. I need this YouTube channel. So yeah, everything was going great until one day I got a call saying, we need to talk. And everybody knows, once you hear them words, oh, we need to talk, you already know it ain't nothing good coming after that. So when they called me in the office, they said that the main issue was filming inside the facility and representing the FedEx brand without permission. They said that they actually liked the videos, that they wish I didn't have to take them down because I was actually showing FedEx in a positive light compared to all the other videos you usually see where the drivers is running into stuff or throwing people packages over the fence or throwing their TV and throwing their packages and like breaking their stuff. My videos was actually showing FedEx in a positive light. And they were saying, oh man, we really like these videos, but all it takes is one person from the fun police brigade to call and make a complaint, and then they got a lawsuit in their hands. So I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. So I took the videos down. Now, over the weeks that followed, I was told that corporate actually wanted me to become the official FedEx guy. Like, I was going to be sponsored to be the FedEx guy on YouTube. Like, they was trying to make me official. And so, cause they said that they had teams scouring the internet or whatever, that they had stuff in place for negative publicity, but they didn't have nothing for positive publicity. So they wanted me to be an influencer and to be official. So it was a few weeks, and I figured what was taking so long that they had to drop some contracts or make whatever kind of boundaries, whatever kind of jargon, just tell me whatever the fine print, just tell me whatever. I don't mind coloring inside the lines. Just tell me what the lines are. That's what I figured they was doing, making up some contract to say, okay, we can do this, we can do that, we can't do this, can't do that. Fine. So I was waiting and waiting and waiting, and I never heard nothing back from corporate. Not a text message, not an email, not a phone call, not a DM on my Instagram, nothing. I ain't hear nothing from nobody. All I heard was hearsay. That was the word around the building that, oh, FedEx wants you to be official. You're going to the big leagues. Remember us remember the little guys. That's what people were telling me. And so during that time, my channel took a big hit. I lost a lot of subscribers, and I was losing the extra money that I was needing to pay this mortgage because inflation had gone up so much. I went from making a couple grand to pretty much nothing off the YouTube videos. And so I lost a lot of motivation, and I wasn't motivated to make any kind of content at all until you guys started saying how you missed my vlogs, how you guys started saying, what happened to FedEx guy? We missed the FedEx videos. We missed the delivery videos. And a lot of you guys, I can see on my analytics that a lot of you guys are men. Fathers matter, right? A lot of you guys are men, and a lot of you guys have been delivery drivers. And I figure you guys can really relate. Somebody left a comment saying how, oh, whenever I come home after work, when I have my dinner, I have my dinner and I watch your delivery videos. Like, that's when some people were like, you know how you come home from work and watch TV while you eat something? They was watching my videos while they eat something. And the guy was like, oh, his wife was like, why do you come home every day and watch FedEx videos? Right? I was a part of, but it was a community. It's a community. So I felt bad for leaving you guys hanging. So the management told me that the problem was filming inside the facility and representing FedEx. So I stopped filming inside the facility and I stopped representing FedEx. I changed the name to Delivery Guy. So Delivery Guy 88 was born. So yeah, I started vlogging again. I started documenting my day again and started building up momentum again and posting the videos. And this went on for about a month until one day I'm walking out the building and one of the managers stopped me. He was like, oh, and I wonder if, because nobody came to me and said nothing. It just so happened that I walked past him in the building. I wonder if I never walked past him, would this whole encounter happen? But this is what happened. I'm walking out the building and he says, oh, hey, what's up, Mr. YouTube? When he said what's up, I started to give him the pound and he just looked at me. He didn't pound me back. I'm like, Dave, leave me hanging. Like, what's up with that? So he was like, did you forget our conversation? I was like, no, I ain't forget. You said don't film inside the building and don't represent FedEx. So that's what I did. And he was like, oh, well, we saw in one of your videos that you wasn't wearing your seatbelt, so you brought this on yourself. I said, because I'm not wearing my seatbelt. Guys, do you know, so it's a safety hazard? Guys, this whole job is a safety hazard. All of them trucks are safety hazards. Bald tires, check engine lights. The stabilizer bar, one of the drivers, the suspension had broke on him and he got stuck at on the train track. The whole job is a safety hazard. The check engine lights is on. The brake lights don't work. There was even a time where I couldn't even use the seatbelt if I wanted to because the seatbelt was broke. You talking about a safety hazard? You talking about y'all letting me go because of a seatbelt? A safety hazard? This whole job is a safety hazard. And you know how at the end of the day, there's a little checkbox on the scanner that says, oh, what's wrong with the truck? Or you have a little check to say nothing's wrong. They will tell you, hit the check that says nothing wrong, because that happened to me before. I came back from the job and I was like, the tires is bald or whatever. So when I'm logging out, I hit the checkbox to say, yeah, tires is messed up. So when I come back to work the next day, my truck is gone. And they like, oh yeah, it got grounded because you said something was wrong with it. So the manager going to tell me, yeah, next time something wrong with the truck, just hit the checkbox that nothing is wrong with it. Tell me on the side, and I'll make sure that it get fixed. Guys, don't do that. Because if something happened, it happens on you. It falls on you. If you're a fellow driver, leave a comment down below. Let me know. Does your contractor tell you the same thing? Does your contractor say, don't hit the checkbox? Do they say, just say that everything is okay so we don't have to ground the truck? Do they tell y'all that? Leave a comment down below. Be careful with that. Because if something happened, God forbid something happened on the highway and the state trooper pull you over, whatever happened is going on your record. FedEx is not going to be there for you. Nobody's going to have your back. They're going to leave you high and dry. You putting yourself at a big risk doing that for them. And they don't care nothing about you. You are replaceable. They're not going to give you no 2 weeks notice. They're not going to give you no 1 week's notice. But one day you're just going to be gone. So be mindful and be very careful of that. FedEx is a contracted job. There's no benefits. There's no 401k. There's no PTO. We didn't get no sick days. We didn't get no nothing. If you didn't work, you didn't make no money. It ain't no paid time off. It ain't no vacation. Guys, I was there for 5 years. You only get 1 week's vacation. And then they want you to come work on your vacation. One of the guys, they've been there for 30 years and he only get 2 weeks vacation. I don't know how I did it. Maybe I'm crazy. I said that in one of my videos before. Maybe I'm crazy. How did I stay for so long? Because most people, they quit within the first couple weeks, couple months. And FedEx know that. They know that the job, they know that it's a dead-end job. And that's why they constantly hiring more people, because people constantly quitting. Because the working conditions is terrible. So they hire somebody and then they quit. And then they hire somebody else and then they quit. And it's just a never-ending spiral down into the deep, dark abyss. And I'm glad I got out of it. You know, this whole getting let go was a blessing in disguise. Because now I got more time to make more videos and do photography and do the things that I'm actually good at and that I actually like to do. I was good at being a delivery driver, but I didn't like to do that. Like, I wouldn't do that for free. Photography, I actually like doing this. I would do it for free. I used to do it for free. But yeah, guys, if you made it this far, I want to let you know what to expect moving forward with this channel. I owe it to all 23,000 of you loyal subscribers. I'm bringing back the delivery driver vlogs. All I'm going to do is just put a disclaimer at the beginning saying that these videos are not a reflection, it's not a representation of them. All the ideas are my own. What are they going to do, fire me? I'm already fired. So, yeah, and I got like 30 videos still in the vault. 30 videos that haven't been edited. 30 more videos that I'm going to drop along with the old videos. So we probably got about 2 or 3 months worth of videos. So I'm finna drop the vlogs again. And then also, I'm a photographer now. I'm a full-time photographer now. So I'm making vlogs about that. And I also, I got to sprinkle some cognitive psychology, because that's definitely helped me a lot over the last few months, helped me to grow towards becoming the best version of myself. I like to learn new things and share what I learned. I'm not a guru. I'm gonna just show you what I learned. I can just tell you what worked for me. So yeah, if you're still here sticking with me, I appreciate you sticking with me for so long. I appreciate you staying with me on this adventure. And so right over here on the right side is the first video from the vault, the delivery vlogs from the vault. And then over here is the first video from my photography adventures. I saw my neighbor got shot, and I saw the gunman. So check whichever video you want to check out, and I see you over there in the next video. Peace.